Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday and happy Wisdom Wednesday. Thank you all for joining me today. I am Kristen Gear. I am the Director of Operations here for BNI Arizona. I help support all 78 chapters around this amazing valley. Yes, you heard that correct. We now have 78 chapters here in BNI Arizona. Please help me welcome the BNI East Valley Dominators chapter. They are our brand new chapter that just launched today. So we are super excited to have them as part of the BNI Arizona family. So if you have an opportunity to go visit them on Thursday mornings, that would be amazing, and show them our BNI support. So welcome, 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 BNI East Valley Dominators chapter. So super excited to have you as part of the BNI family. All right, guys. So remember, we do have our nonprofit promotion going until next week. So make sure to get those nonprofit applications in before the 31st, because that is when our promotion ends to offer them a free 1-year membership. So if you know of any nonprofits that are looking to gain extra visibility within the community and have us help them, bring them on in, invite them to a chapter. Their application just needs to be dated before March 31st. They don't have to be approved before March 31st, but the application needs to be dated before March 31st. So if you know of any nonprofits, or if your chapter already has a nonprofit and you know of a nonprofit that's looking to get into a chapter, you can send them over to me. I'd be happy to help them find a BNI home, or refer them to your director. They would also be happy to find them a home as well. With 78 chapters around the valley, not every chapter has a nonprofit, so we can definitely help them out and get them a BNI home. All right, guys, so today's education is all around Activate. So I sent out an email yesterday with all the details. Activate is right around the corner. Are you so excited? I don't know about you, but I am super excited about Activate because of the member incentives. This is the first year ever that we have had member incentives that didn't take a chapter qualifying for 6 new members in order for the members to participate in the incentives. So for every new member that you sponsor into BNI during April 1st and June 2nd for Activate, you will get 1 month's membership added to your BNI membership. Now, those sponsorships can be in your chapter or they can be in another chapter. So it doesn't have to just be your chapter. The only qualification is that they do need to be new to BNI. So chapter transfers do not count. So if it's new to your chapter, but they've already been in BNI, that does not count towards Activate. Or if it's someone that's coming back into BNI that was gone and then now they're returning as a new member, they wouldn't technically be a new member since they've been in BNI before. But all new members, if you refer them into BNI, you can be their sponsor and gain 1 additional month added onto your membership for every new member that's sponsored into BNI. It's pretty amazing. I've had one-to-ones with different members in different chapters. So yes, if you want to have a one-to-one with me and learn more about how to maximize your membership in BNI, just message me. I'd be happy to have a one-to-one with you. I'm a member of a chapter as well, so those one-to-ones do count. So reach out to me. But I had some one-to-ones and they're like, oh, my goal is to sponsor 12 new members into BNI because I want a year's worth of membership. Heck yeah, that's amazing. I love that members are seeing the bigger picture and really helping those business owners expand their business right now. We're all about helping each other grow each other's businesses and really accelerate our business in 2021. And BNI is just moving and shaking right now. I mean, literally, we just launched our 78th chapter this morning, which is just incredible. It just shows you how much business professionals are looking for ways to build their business right now. So during Activate, our chapters have the opportunity to select from 3 different growth events. So I wanted to explain what those different growth events look like, and we also have a how to grow your chapter training this coming up Monday. So if you haven't already registered for it, we're going to provide a lot of great tips in that training on really how to maximize Activate this year. So there's 3 different types of growth events. So the first one is an open business day, and sometimes in BNI it's also referred to as a visitor's day. And the reason why we shifted it from calling a visitor's day to an open business day is because we really wanted to highlight that we are primarily focusing on bringing in those who have an open opportunity to submit an application. Because what we were finding in the past is that we were having a lot of other BNI members from other chapters visit us for our open business days or our visitors days, but that is amazing. So we love when chapter members visit other chapters for their big days. But what was happening was a majority of BNI members were visiting and not enough visitors. So we really wanted to shift that focus and have mainly visitors, true visitors. So the definition of a visitor is someone who is eligible to apply for membership in your chapter. If they're not eligible, then they are a guest. So even if a BNI member visits your chapter and their category is available, they are not considered a visitor. They are considered a guest because they are not eligible to apply for membership in your chapter. So the open business day is our first growth option, and that is just simply inviting anybody and everybody, especially for the key categories that your chapter is looking for. So the key is to create balance across the 5 contact spheres. So I know that I've sent and talked about the contact spheres before, but there's 5 different contact spheres, and there's actually a new updated sheet that has 6 contact spheres. But what happens is when you create balance across all of those contact spheres, then you create an equal opportunity for success for all of the members in your chapter. If you have one contact sphere that has 15 members and then another contact sphere that has 2 members, that does not create an equal opportunity for success, right? Because those 2 members aren't getting the same success as those 15 members are. So when you focus on building the team that only has 2 members, and if all these 15 people help these 2 members build up their team, then it creates an equal opportunity for success and makes the chapter as a whole more successful, because then you'll retain those 2 members over time, because then you're showing them that you care about their business and you're helping them build those referral partnerships. Which ties into our second type of growth event, which is a contact sphere challenge, or what was formerly known as a stack day. So when we have a contact sphere challenge or a stack day, that is when we primarily focus on one contact sphere. So those are the only professions that we are targeting for that growth event, is just primarily going onto one contact sphere. And a lot of times it's focusing on like 2 categories, because then when you stack the deck, hence stack day, when you stack the deck with several people in the same profession, then you have people fighting for that category, and then you will be able to fill it with someone amazing. Plus, then you can refer the ones that weren't able to get into that spot over to one of your neighboring chapters, so you help them as well. Givers gain, right? Our last type of growth event, so our third type of growth event, is actually the BNI game. So those of you who have been in BNI for many years know that we used to do the BNI game a lot in the past. If your chapter loves competition, the BNI game is definitely the way to go. I did send out to the leadership teams yesterday all of the details for all 3 of those types of growth events. So if you're in a chapter right now and you're like, oh, I haven't heard what type of growth event my chapter is doing, if your chapter does not have a growth coordinator, it might be a great opportunity for you to step up to help the chapter during Activate to really promote some events for your chapter. And we've got pretty cool social media graphics too to go with the whole Activate thing, as that actually highlights specific professions that you're looking to target. So each chapter is going to be selecting one of 3 different growth events. So either the open business day, the contacts for your challenge, or the BNI game. And also for the BNI game, we have awesome scorecards and everything to keep track of the points, and it's just a lot of fun. Tons and tons of fun. So between April 1st and June 2nd, there should be at least one event scheduled in that time frame for your chapter. If you're unsure when your chapter is scheduled event, you can check the BNI Arizona calendar. We do have about 35 chapters already put their dates on the calendar, and speakers are filling up fast, guys. So if you are on the fence and not sure when your chapter is hosting your big growth event day, check in with your leadership team. Let's get something on the calendar. Let's schedule these so that way we can get you guys an amazing featured presenter as well. Myself, Kelly Dominguez, Nate Dominguez, any of our director team, we are all willing to help you guys promote your chapter during that day. And I will tell you, we come with all different topics for presentations. It is definitely not a BNI sales pitch. And I've heard that from several members. So as I started scheduling all of our speakers, one of the hesitations that our leadership teams were having is they didn't want a featured presenter come in because they felt that we were going to come in and just do a BNI pitch. And that is far from the truth, guys. We are not going to do a BNI pitch. Just this morning, Nate Dominguez did an amazing presentation on leveraging your referral partnerships, and it was incredible. It's really how to strategize and build relationships out of BNI. So connect with me. Let me help you find a featured presenter. I'm happy to help. If you have more questions about it, message me, and I'd be happy to set up a one-to-one with you. And yeah, if you have questions, let me know. It's going to be an amazing year for Activate, April 1st through June 2nd. Check out the email from yesterday. Lots of member incentives, awesome cash prizes, you name it, we're going to be doing it. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So you don't want to miss out on all of this fun we're going to be having. So message me with any questions that you may have. Or if you want to set up a one-to-one, regardless of the growth events, if you need more information, want to know how to maximize your membership in BNI, feel free to message me. I'm happy to set up a one-to-one with you. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this week's edition of Wisdom Wednesday. Looking forward to activating with you next week. Don't forget to remind all of those nonprofits, if they were on the fence, get them in, get their applications in before March 31st, before that deadline. We're happy to help them promote their business, gain extra visibility within our community. And remember, guys, to record one chapter education unit for watching this week's Wisdom Wednesday, and we will see you all next week. Have a great day, guys.